Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. I thank you for clicking on that thumbnail, for showing your girl some love and support. You know, I thank you and appreciate you for my 1,000 subscribers. And you know, I will be doing a giveaway actually. Let me know down in the comments what you all would like. Do you want like samples from my collection, you know, or do you want a full bottle? Like, I don't know what to do, y'all. So anyway, most likely a full bottle because I might not, you know, go through and spray a bunch of samples, but probably a full bottle. But let me know what's a good giveaway gift for my congratulatory 1,000 subscribers. You know, I'm so excited for all of your love and support. Yeah, you've been showing your girl some love, and not because of the 1,000 subscribers, but because of the engagement and, you know, the appreciation and the recommendations and the dialogue, like all of that. I appreciate that. You know, I'm headed to work soon, and I wanted to give you a video on my favorite fragrance house, which is the House of Xerjoff. I don't think that I've done this video before. Hopefully soon we will be doing my entire collection. You know, I know there's a couple things that I promised you all that I need to do, and yes, those are still coming, because when I say I'm going to do something, might take me some time, but I'm definitely going to do it. All right. So please follow me on Instagram. It's Marcemello, MarceMellell0W. And you haven't heard that in a long time, huh? So anyway, please continue to watch. If you want to hear about the 11 fragrances that I have in my collection at the moment from the House of Xerjoff, comment, let me know your favorite Xerjoff. There are a couple other ones that I've tried as well. La Capitale, I've tried that one. It's beautiful. You know, I do want to get my nose on Accento Overdose, I think it is, and Symphonium, which is the new one. And I was actually about to blind purchase that one, and I'm glad that I didn't, based on a couple of reviews that I've seen lately. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to get into the House of Xerjoff. We're not going to rate these today because that's going to take a little more time, and I totally have mixed emotions and feelings, and some of them are like almost tied. All of them, I can't like differentiate, you know, which one I love less, which one I love more, but I love every single one of them. Most of them are considered unisex. You know, some are super feminine. I have the Shooting Stars line, and then I have the Cosmoratti line. So yeah, we're gonna get into these fragrances. So the very first one we're gonna talk about today, I'm not gonna speak so fast, I'm going to slow down, okay? We're going to speak about Accento, and this is not Accento Overdose. This is the regular Accento. Comes in this beautiful royal purple regal bottle. Stunning. Admire the bottle. Love Sergio Momo and all of his fragrances. His attention to detail, the boxes, the packaging, everything, the graphic design, all of it. And that's what makes me love this house even more, is the attention to the, you know, the smaller things, not just the juice, but the outside as well. So in this fragrance is definitely unisex. So I mentioned in another video that if Herba Pura is too sweet for you, then you might want to try this one. Men might lean a little bit more towards Accento than Herba Pura. So in Accento, you have your hyacinth, you have your pineapple, you get a burst of pineapple when you initially spray it, it dries down, you have some iris, you have some beautiful jasmine, you have some sandalwood in here. This is a really pretty fragrance, you know? Very tropical. It slightly gives you Herba Pura's vibes, you know, but for the most part, you know, you get that vetiver, you know. Yeah, definitely the vetiver makes it lean a little, makes it unisex. It doesn't make it lean masculine. The vetiver makes it unisex, but you definitely get that pineapple and the iris, which makes it a little powdery. And the vetiver that brings that freshness, and it's just a delicious fragrance, you know. This to me can be worn all year long, but it's definitely an amazing spring fall scent, and you still get those fruits, you know, sneaking the fruity summer fruits in, but a beautiful fragrance. And this is Accento by the House of Xerjoff. So the next one we're going to talk about is no other than Cruz Del Sur too, y'all. You all know that it took me a while, you know, this is a little bit of a dent in it. It took me a while to get used to this fragrance. Initially, it was kind of rancid to me, but then I had to realize that it was more of that, not rancid, but it was more of that dried, you know, that fruitcake. It reminded me of that fruit cake that your grandmother or the neighbor used to make, or the one that you would get for Christmas as a regift. You know, they have the fruit cake sitting around for a year in the freezer or something, and then they regifted it to you. So that's what this smelled like to me in the opening. But as it dries down, y'all, let me give you a couple of the notes. So in here you have some mango, I think there's some guava, some pineapple, you know, you get your beautiful like florals in here. You get some creamy like tonicness, some sandalwood. It's really pretty, y'all. And I have definitely grown to love this fragrance. This is Cruz Del Sur 2. A lot of people say this smells like a milkshake, you know, a mango milkshake, but it definitely gives you those milkshake vibes. And it's a really pretty fragrance, and I absolutely love it. Definitely a good for all year long. This is a dress up fragrance, and you know, it's sweet, you know, not too sweet, not sickly sweet, but it does give you that milkshake lactonic creamy sweetness on top of those beautiful fruits, y'all. The guava, the mango, and the pineapple, y'all. Beautiful fragrance, Cruz Del Sur 2. Definitely unisex, okay? So next one is my baby. They're all my babies, actually. This is a very pretty fragrance. It's very strong. It's definitely unisex. If you don't like invite only, because that's what this reminds me of. If you don't like sweet diamond pink pepper, you know, that spiciness of those two. If you don't like Harrod, if you don't like Ojan, those type of fragrances, then you're not gonna like Ouverture. So anyway, Ouverture is a beautiful fragrance. It gives you that spice. To me, it's a warm, spicy fragrance. Some people say they don't get that spiciness; they get more of the tropical scent. But I totally get like cinnamon spiciness. You know, I definitely get the fig leaf in here. You get the orange in here, some sandalwood. It's an amazing, creamy, lactonic, spicy fragrance, and I absolutely love it. You do get the greenness in the opening, and like I don't get the orange per se, but I do get, like, you know how you peel an orange and you get that zest from the orange peel? I do get that, and I get some greenness and the sweet, spicy lactonicness. A lot of people say this is a great vacation scent. To me, if you do wear this on vacation, it's definitely a nighttime vacation scent. And I love, love, love layering this fragrance with my vanillas, Kayali Vanilla, Tihota, Mazzolari's Vanilla with the orchid vanilla and the caramel inside. It's a beautiful fragrance to layer with if you want to like spice it up, y'all. What else would this be good with? This will be good with Cruz Del Sur 2 as well. It'll give it a little more character, a little more spiciness. This would probably be good with Lira as well. You know, Lira can be kind of like blah as it dries down, but it's a pretty fragrance. But I just wish it had better performance. But yeah, like something really kind of linear or smooth and creamy as well would definitely be a good layer with Ouverture. But absolutely love, love, love Ouverture. This is not an office type fragrance. Do not blow somebody out the water. You can only spray this. I can only spray this, and I'm an oversprayer, y'all. Maybe 3, 4 max. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm done. But maybe 3. 1, 2, 3. This is very, very strong, extremely strong and powerful. So that's why I love layering it, to add a bit of sweetness to it, because it's really not sweet as well. It's just very creamy. So anyway, Ouverture, get your nose on it. So the next one we have is my other baby, no other than the best, one of the best tropical vacation summertime fragrances of all times. And this is no other than Ouverture. No other than Erba Pura. Sorry, I got Ouverture stuck in my head. Erba Pura. I can do no wrong. You get your beautiful fruity notes in here, and these are very exotic tropical fruits. Let's go ahead and spray this one time, y'all. Yes, this is good, good. You get your beautiful tropical fruits in here. It smells like, it doesn't give you the exact fruits, but to me, this smells like passion fruit. This smells like a really sweet pineapple. You know, this smells like a dragon fruit, like those type of exotic fruits. You know, ones that you can't find, like they're not readily available. They're in other countries when you travel. This is very sweet. It's ambery. It's musky. It's vanilla-y, y'all. It's very beautiful. But like I said, it's a fruity, sweet, musky fragrance, and I absolutely love it. Some people don't like the sweetness of Erba Pura, and that's when I tell you should check out Accento, because it's not as like exotic bold fruits. Accento is more of just like a fresh pineapple fruit fragrance. So anyway, this is Erba Pura. Now, next we have another baby that I have just obtained, and this is Erba Gold. Absolutely love Erba Gold. Yeah, I'm gonna wear this today. Just a little bit, y'all, okay? That's enough for work, okay? So let me spray it on my hand. So in Erba Goat, it's very similar to Erba Pura, okay? So I need my spirits to be uplifted before I go into work. I need to feel relaxed and, breathe in some of that goodness. Get those dopamine flowing, that serotonin flowing, those endorphins flowing, y'all. I need send me positive energy and positive vibes, y'all. Because it's some crazy people that you work with out here in this world. And, we all have to, just be able to make the best of every situation and make it a good day. Don't let people ruin your day, because they really will try to. But, I guess we can't be judgmental, because everybody is dealing with their own traumas, and you do have to forgive, so I'm going to let it go and forgive y'all, okay? And let's talk about Erba Gold. So just send me positive energy for work, okay? So anyway, so Erba Goat, you already know I'm annoyed by this. I've emailed, the company, but no response yet, but I'm going to follow up on it. This is a very pretty fragrance. It's similar. It gives you Erba Pura's vibes, but this one for me, the fruits are slightly different. This one is more citrusy. It's not as sweet. It's not as heavy as Erba Pura. This one for me, it's good. This gives me peaches. This gives me mango. Excuse me. This gives me pineapple as well, but this gives me a succulent peach mango smell, and I absolutely love it. Which one do I love better? I love them. I'm obsessed with them both, right? But because I love the lightness and the peachy and the mango, because I absolutely love mango in fragrances, but I love passion fruit as well. I can't decide, y'all. So anyway, but I'm leaning a little towards Erba Gold because it's a little lighter. It's not as sweet, but it is still sweet, y'all. It's sweet, but it's not as like sweet like Erba Pura. But you definitely get the succulent mango and I'm getting peaches. Like I said before in the video, this is like, the little fruit cups. This is like the fruit cups in, let's say, semi-sweet, or the fruit cups in its own juices, in its own sweet, syrupy juices. This is the fruit cup with simple syrup, okay, or high fructose corn syrup, okay? So that's the difference between those two. This one gives you more of passion fruit, pineapple, exotic tropical dragon fruit. This one gives you more peaches and mangoes, those yellow and orange fruits, y'all. So absolutely, yeah, love them. Definitely is giving me peach vibes. So anyway, so we're gonna go head on. That was the shooting stars. So next we're gonna go to my Costa line. Now I am going to rate these. Okay, let's put these in order because I love these Costa fragrances. So the very first one that I love the most, and you all know I have been obsessed with this fragrance from day one. I cannot wait until fall starts to pretty much wear this fragrance out. And this is Italica. This is on my top 10 life fragrances. So is Erba Pura or Erba Gold. One of those two are in my top 10s for life. Y'all, delicious. Absolutely love this. This is your saffron. You know I'm absolutely obsessed and I love saffron. You get your saffron, you get your nuttiness, your praline in here, you get some vanilla in here. I think there is bourbon vanilla in here. This is a stunning gourmand fragrance. And you know, I absolutely love it. Aside from Unknown Pleasures by the House of Kerosene, this is my second Excuse me. This is my second favorite gourmand. But a beautiful fragrance. Absolutely love Italica. It's a delicious fragrance. Performance is amazing on here. And the bottle is stunning. I'm talking so fast, y'all. Choking. So the next one we have is the beautiful. You know, I wear, just FYI, I pretty much wear this all year long. I did wear this in the spring a lot. I think I've reached for it once in the summer, but this fragrance is definitely all year long, but more in the evening time. So, this is a really pretty fragrance. This is, to me, a day out with your girls. It could be a date night out, but definitely a daytime and event type fragrance, like a wedding, a tea party. You know, I wore this to an all white party once before, and when I tell you, the men were like on me. One guy came up to me in my face without a mask on, okay? And was like, girl, what do you have on? Like, he followed me. He followed the trail, y'all, the sillage. He said, what do you have on? It smells so good. He said, I know it's not that cheap Victoria's Secret, you know, that over-the-counter stuff. I said, absolutely not. And it's from Italy. Yeah, I was like, hello and goodbye. So anyway, yeah, he definitely wasn't my type, so goodbye, sir. So anyway, he gave me so many compliments. I appreciated them, and, you know, I told him thank you as well. But a couple other guys told me, like, who is that? What is that smell that you have on? What is that? And I told them. But everybody loves this fragrance, Men Dama Bianca. It's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance of kumquat, vanilla. Ooh, y'all, it's so good. I would definitely rock this in the summer, fall. You know, it's like I said, this is more of an upscale event type fragrance, and I absolutely love it. This is pretty. You just want to feel like ladylike in this fragrance, like a princess or a queen. Not a queen. Maybe a queen is Xerjoff, because, you know, queens could be a little wicked sometimes. But this is beautiful. So in here you have your kumquat, you have your vanilla. This is a very musky fragrance, y'all. Not too musky, but you do get that malt inside. There's a beautiful note of malt in here that everybody may not love. So definitely sample this fragrance first. I blind bought it, but I absolutely love this fragrance, and I'm happy. I love that malt note. You do get it. Some people say, oh, this is a very distinctive fragrance, or they don't know what that smell is. I believe it's the malt, of course, and the kumquat as well. You know, that's very distinctive and unique. But, you know, Dama Bianca is a pretty fragrance. So the next fragrance we have is Bouquet, and I almost forgot the name, is Bouquet Ideal. This is a really pretty fragrance. I think they stated that there was like, this is a spicy fragrance, very woody, you know. Let's go ahead and spray it. Slightly sweet. You get your vanilla, some sandalwood. It's really woody. I think there's some cinnamon and cloves inside. This is Bouquet Ideal. It does not smell like flowers. You know, this to me, this fragrance, let me tell you what vibes it gives me, minus a little bit of the spiciness. The vibes that Bouquet Ideal gives me is Mula Mula. Mula Mula and the Chronic Mula Mula Rouge Extreme and the Chronic Red, I think it is, or the Chronic Red Extreme. Definitely, it smells like a little bit of cherry in here, woodiness. It definitely gives me the vibes of Bouquet Ideal. And it's so funny that they're both in red bottles, right? But I get that completely. Definitely with, like, you know, Mula Mula. Of course, Mula Mula gives you a little bit more of the fruitiness, you know. I think there's the strawberries or peaches or something inside, you know. But this, to me, can be the cousin of Mula Mula and the Chronic, y'all. All right, so this is Bouquet Ideal. An amazing, stunning fragrance. This is my number 3 out of the Cosmerati. You know, my number 1 was Italica, my number 2, Dama Bianca, and this is my number 3 fragrance. Love this stuff, y'all. Definitely amazing for summer nights, fall, winter, all of that. I love it. Does not smell like a bouquet at all, okay? a bouquet of spices. That's what it smells like. Spices and a cherry and, you know, woodiness and, you know, all that good stuff. So anyway, the next fragrance, and this is my number 4 fragrance, this is Dolce Amalfi. Now, this is a beauty, y'all. A little bit of a dent in there. This is definitely a fragrance for the fall, winter, nighttime. This fragrance is beast mode. It's really, really good. The bottle is stunning, as you can see. You have your quince in here. You have your apple. You have some cardamom, which is beautifully blended in this fragrance, y'all. There's some vanilla. There's some sandalwood. There's some cinnamon. There's some cloves. Stunning fragrance. Some people say this smells like a little bubblegummy. It smells like juicy fruit. Yes, but you definitely get that amazing cardamom. You know, the Casa Marati line now, to me, they all lean feminine. So if that's what you were wondering, it's listed as unisex. But to me, because of the sweetness and the prettiness of these fragrances, you know, if you love sweet fragrances, then you'll love this. So I won't say it leans feminine. It leans sweet, y'all. And most women love sweet fragrances. It's not until a couple years ago where men start wearing like really sweet fragrances. They were wearing that Axe and that Brut and that real strong stuff. But today they like walking around smelling super sweet, y'all, which is a good thing, you know, because I love a sweet smelling man. So, you know, all those, this is blended so well, but it does give you a little bit of a bubblegummy, like a juicy fruit vibe, slightly. But like I said, I think that scent is more of the cardamom mixed with the quince and the apple and the green apple, y'all. So, and like I said, all of the spices, the cloves, the cinnamon, vanilla, sandalwood. Beautiful fragrance, Dolce Amalfi. So the next one we have, which I love, I just really wish the performance was so much better and it was a little more projecting, but then that's why I have my Unknown Pleasures, because I love that one too. You know, I actually mix them together because, you know, or I wear Unknown Pleasures alone, of course, but if I wanted to give it a little more of a cookie scent, I mix this. And this is Lira by the House of by the House of Xerjoff. So I don't even know why I said by the House of Xerjoff, because I already told y'all we were talking about my favorite house, Xerjoff, y'all. But this is Lira. Lira is really pretty. I have to spray Lira about 15-20 times to get anything out of Lira. I do love the scent, you know. I'm just gonna spray this on this hand. You know, you get that lemon cookie, that lemon shortbread cookie from Lira, you know. There's, a little bit of alcohol. I've never smelled that before, but you get the blood. There's blood orange in here, but the blood orange is giving me more of citrusy, lemony vibes, not really a heavy blood orange or a really rich blood orange. Slightly, I do get a little bit of orange in here, a little bit. You know, but you get that lemon shortbread cookie smell. It's a pretty, pretty fragrance. Which one would I buy if I had a choice between Unknown Pleasures and Lira? I would definitely buy Unknown Pleasures, hands down, y'all. Unknown Pleasures is giving me what Lira did not give me, okay? But a really pretty fragrance. Like I said, I have to overspray it at least, what, 10, 15, 20 times. And then I can smell it in moderation, okay? And that was number 5. And so last but not least, this is Granvallo, and this is a very pretty fragrance as well. You know, you all know, and if you watch my review, I said that this reminds you of Viva La Juicy, right? And it definitely does. It's like an upscale Viva La Juicy. Of course, the performance is better. The honeysuckle note in here is beautiful. The white floral notes in here are beautiful, but pretty much this is a Viva La Juicy mama version, okay? It gives you a little bit of spice. That is all for today. We went through 11 of my Xerjoff fragrances. I absolutely love them. You know, I might be interested in a couple more. I'm really not sure. I really want to get my nose on Accento Overdose. I want to get my nose on Symphonium, like I said. And then La Capitale, I think I smelled that one. And I think that's the one with the, no, I haven't smelled that one. I smelled the one with the coffee inside. But I definitely want to get my nose on La Capitale. I think it has like it almost reminded me of the notes of the Chronic or Mula Mula Rouge Extreme because it has the caramel inside. It has the peaches, the strawberry. It has a leather note inside. And it reminds me of the Byron fragrances. So, but definitely want to get my nose on those three and, you know, see what they can bring. I'm not going to blind buy them. I'm definitely going to get samples of those. I think, yes. So anyway, have an amazing day. Go out into the world, spend amazing sillage. Do good, be good, and get your nose on some of these Xerjoff fragrances. Get you some samples, y'all. All right. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye. Love you all. And thank you once again for my subscribers and returning subscribers, y'all.